Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Yes. Everybody, welcome to Bombay Bar and Grill for the 805 Underground Comedy's first ever roast battle tournament between the local comedians. This is unbelievable. Is everyone fired up and crazy excited tonight? Yeah! Absolutely! Oh, man, it's going to be so much fun, guys. We're going to be so fast, so hard, and some people are going to leave here crying tonight, I promise you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get this show started? So, because what I was doing was wasting time. That was a part of the show. So, when word got out and started spreading that we were going to do this, it just went out of control. So many comedians from the 805 decided to sign up that we've had to split it down into a men and a women's category and separate the sexes. And the men's bracket has grown to over 96 participants. And then we've narrowed the women's down to Kat Wagner. All right. I'm completely kidding. We didn't do anything of the sort. We never would, because Camilo is nowhere near as misogynistic as I am. So, we're going to get it started, ladies and gentlemen. Our first two contestants both separately tried to bribe me financially to sway the vote in their direction. But I'm not sure who's more of a Jew, because they both sent me checks that were post-dated. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first contestant in the bluish corner with the red chair, weighing in at about 170 to 173 pounds, Mr. Dylan Schwartz. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, his opponents, weighing in at about 148 to 53 pounds, he's got red hair, red eyes, and a blackened heart, Mr. Blane Laramie! All right, guys, so to explain the rules here, there's 3 rounds they're going to go at it. First round, each comedian gets 5 jokes. They're going to go back and forth. All right? Second round, each comedian gets a minute and a half to just tear each other apart. And then we're going to go back to another third round, back and forth, with the really, really vicious jokes. And in the very end, it's you all who gets to decide who's the champion tonight and who moves on to the next round. Okay? And we're going to do it by your applause and your scream, and I'm going to judge, you know, which applause or scream was louder. But ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we're going to get it started. Our first comedian to the mic with his 5 jokes. Yes? Oh, okay, we'll flip a coin. Oh, that's a great idea, actually. I have one in my pocket. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was just going to randomly pick whichever name came to my mind first, but that's totally fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to flip a coin to see who gets to go first. All right, gentlemen, does somebody want to call it?
No, go heads.
All right, Dylan calls heads. That's all right. It is heads, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the luck of the Jewish, he says. Ladies and gentlemen, your first comedian in the roast battle tonight, Dylan Schwartz.
Is this thing on? Hey, I'm on here too. It's in your face.
I got it. Yeah, it's on, it's on.
Grab your mic, it's back.
It's back, yeah. I go.
Thunderdome.
Good.
Wake me up when he's done.
Look at this ugly ginger fuck over here. Somehow he's been getting laid a lot recently with one girl, right? Brienne. He didn't bring her here. I guess he's smart. Right? But that doesn't really say anything about him being, you know, any of his merits or about him being a ladies' man. It just kind of says more to prove the fact that Kim Kardashian is in fact not the dumbest whore on earth.
First joke! Yes!
Alright. A little fucking Jew bagel.
Second joke! What?
Alright, Dylan Schwartz, ladies and gentlemen, he came out swinging, I appreciate that. He just recently started doing comedy, at least with us. I don't know how long you've been doing it. but you just kind of came out on the scene, and obviously we all paid attention because he's a very funny young man. But there's a few things that you probably don't know. Like, you probably just take it for granted that this is just how everything has been before you came along. But a lot of things actually changed once you came along. Like, once you came along, like for example, before you came along, Tara was straight. She loved the cock, couldn't get enough of it. Could not get enough of it. Before you showed up, Camila didn't have a coke problem. There was no problem. We were doing all of the drugs and it was no fucking problem. Before you came along. Before you came along, dude, Terrence was white. Yeah, let's get it. All right, that's it.
You probably get paid more doing that than when you ever do for your real job, so there you go. So, Blane Laramie, you're so fucking old. Old piece of shit. You're so old, you could probably be my father. Except for the fact that you never got laid until you're in your 30s. And when was your 30s, by the way? The 80s? Was that when that happened? About that? No.
Yep. I'm tougher then, that's fine.
That's true. I am old enough to be his father. That's absolutely true. But I only fingered his mom. And came in her mouth. Actually, I would have been his dad if he wasn't such a fucking disappointment.
So I brought my friend Will here. Will, raise your hand, say hi. So Will.
Tinder date.
You know a lot about that. Will looks like he's part of Hitler's wet dream, right? Whereas Blane looks like someone ate a bunch of white rice and Tabasco sauce and just threw it up everywhere.
Twink, power bottom, cum dumpster, Christ killer, faggot. These are just some of the few of the pet names I've heard being hurled your way, and that's pretty impressive for the only guy I've ever known to get home sent early from summer camp for molesting his counselor.
So, Blane, how long have you been doing comedy, buddy? How long have you been doing that?
All day.
All day. Well, see, Blaine's old, right? And he's been doing comedy for a little while. It's kind of going nowhere, though. It's really going nowhere. Not much has happened for him. Although, to be fair, he did perform at the Comedy Store. But I don't really think it's got to be that hard. I mean, if fucking Jorge Rival can do it, how hard can it really be?
Hi, is it my turn? Hi. As you probably already have caught on by now, Dylan is Jewish. If the Schwartz didn't give it away, for something you might not know about Jews, they don't believe in heaven, which is fine. And because it's heaven, if Jews were allowed, it wouldn't be heaven. And no one's going to hell because it's already hell. Adding Jews would just be redundant.
So, like I said earlier, Blaine's greatest achievement is performing at the Comedy Store. However, his greatest failures include forgetting to pull out twice and not being able to afford an abortion.
Alright. Dylan is so Jewish he dick teases his molester. When I asked him why, he said it's because he's waiting for a ring. I heard his mom get on his case the other day. Your brother's being molested by a doctor. Why can't you be molested by a doctor or a lawyer?
Excellent! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first round of these comedians.